Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you today from an island. An island, you're saying? Yes, we are on an island. Wouldn't you believe it? Here you go, here's the proof. Got a river going right around. There's water behind there. All the way down there and back to the ocean. So where are we? Of course you already saw it. We are here in Vancouver, Canada. You can hear the birds singing in the back. We've got waves crashing against the shore. And yeah, well, what else do we have? We have 3 runways. We have runway 08 left over here, which is this one down here. We'll be using that one for arrivals and departures. We have runway 13. As you can see, there's hardly any black markings on here, on this cross runway here. Hardly any markings at all. And on the other side, that is runway 31. That is because it's hardly ever been used. It'll only get used if the wind is really bad, and it seems it doesn't happen too often. But we can do see the other runway over here, which is runway 08 right. We'll be using that for all arrivals and departures as well. Departures, as you can see, we have a long taxiway. It's the taxiway Lima. These aircrafts will be crossing all the way down there. That's where we are going to line them up for their departures. And let's get back to the terminal. We've got a wonderful top view here, so we can see the road connecting from the city over the bridge down the back there onto the terminal, and you've got the opportunity to go around to the terminals down here. We have the cargo area. We've got one cargo area here. I've got another cargo area down there. I don't know if we have any cargos at this stage. We definitely do not have any general aviation. Vancouver has a huge general aviation area here. I don't think we have any today. What we do have is some craziness. I don't know why I did that. I made up a schedule here, and it has 95 movements in the hour. I don't know if we're going to get all aircraft. We probably will, but it's going to be wild. It's going to be very wild, because this airport is very small and doesn't have that many gates. So we'll have to wait and see if that is going to work out. The difficult part about this aircraft is this part in the back here. We have, I'm just going to zoom in there a little bit. We have plenty of space down here, which is empty at the moment, which is good for us, because this is just a very tight area where it just takes forever for aircrafts to push out, and by the time they can finally get into an area down here where others can finally move in, that is a huge handicap. We'll see how much it's going to be used today. Yeah, apart from that, I think we're going to unpause and get into the tower. That's where we are right now. And see, we even got the train here, or is it a monorail? I'm not sure if that's what it is. It could be a... It looks like a monorail, right? Yeah, it looks like a monorail.
Tower, Jazz 8209er requesting push and start.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let's turn some lights on. Get
Ground, Jazz 8185 ready to taxi.
Get the ADIRs on, and as you can see, we already have 3 departures and an arrival coming in.
Tower, Jazz 8125 requesting push and start.
Oh, well, things are going crazy immediately, so I think it's... Well, let's get cracking, eh? Jazz 8125, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right via Juliet Lima.
Ground, 08 right via Juliet Lima pushback approved. Jazz 8125.
Jazz 8185, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8185.
Jazz 8209, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Kilo Victor Mike.
Ground, 08 left via Kilo Victor Mike pushback approved. Jazz 8209er.
Delta 1677, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Mike.
Tower, Pasco 454 with you runway 08 left.
Okay.
Ground, 08 left via Mike pushback approved. Delta 1677.
Okay, Paul. Pasco.
Tower, Jazz 8097er 7 requesting push and start.
Pasco actually is a small aircraft airline with small aircraft, so it should go down to the GA, so we'll have to
Ground, Jazz
push this up a
8209
little
ready
bit
to taxi.
so you guys can see the GA area, because that's where
Ground,
they'll be going.
Jazz 8125 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8125, continue taxi.
Ground, Delta 1677 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8209, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8125.
Jazz 8097, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right via Lima.
Continue taxi Jazz 8209er.
Delta 1677, continue taxi.
Ground, 08 right via Lima pushback approved. Jazz 8097. Continue taxi Delta 1677.
Wow.
Tower, Jazz 279er with you runway 08 right.
I do not know if it is possible to actually cope this this amount for this airport. Jazz 8185, hold short
Tower,
of runway
Air
08
Canada
right.
242 requesting push and start.
Too late now. Jazz 8185, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8185.
Jazz 8125, hold short of runway 08 right.
Hold short of runway 08 right Jazz 8125.
Air Canada 242, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right via Juliet Lima.
Ground, 08 right via Juliet Lima pushback approved. Air Canada 242.
So it
Tower,
may
Jazz
go
8262
totally
with you, runway
crazy.
08
It's
left.
not going to work out. Like I said, 95 movements. We're talking LA at 95 movements or Frankfurt at 95 movements. That is, yeah, that's a lot of action. And just in here, whew, oh well, we'll see. Either we're going to die or we're just going to die trying.
Ground, Jazz 8097 ready to taxi.
Oh, Pasco does go into this area here. Okay, very good. Jazz 8097, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8097.
Jazz 8097, hold short of runway 08 right.
Tower, Air China 992 requesting push and start.
Yeah, China 9902, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Juliet Alpha, Juliet Mike.
Hold short of runway 08 right Jazz 8097. Ground, 08 left via Juliet Alpha Juliet Mike pushback approved. Air China 992. Ground, Air Canada 242 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 242, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 242.
Air Canada 242, hold short of runway 08 right.
Hold short of runway 08 right Air Canada 242.
Okay, so we have, well, look at this already.
Tower,
Immediately
Air Canada 1047 with you runway
departures.
08 right.
Incredible. But I hope you will enjoy. I'm going to give it my best shot, as always.
Tower, Air Canada 29er requesting push and start.
Encore 3325, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots, Encore 3325. Tower, Air Canada 566 requesting push and start.
Air Canada 566, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Ground, 08 right at Lima 4 pushback approved. Air Canada 566.
Air Canada 29er, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Juliet Charlie, Juliet Mike.
Tower, Jazz 8415 with you runway 08 left.
I don't think that worked out. Air Canada 29er, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Juliet Mike.
Ground,
That's better.
08 left via Juliet Charlie Juliet Mike pushback approved. Air Canada 29er.
Air Canada,
Ground,
Air China
08 left via Juliet
992,
Mike
continue
pushback
taxi.
approved. Air Canada 29er.
Jazz 8522, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Ground, Air China 992 ready to taxi.
Wow.
Ground, 08 right
I don't know
pushback
if we're going
approved.
to get all these up
Jazz
in the air with so
8522.
many arrivals coming in as
Continue
well.
taxi Air China 992.
I think I may have to
Tower,
use runway
Jazz
13.
8522 requesting push and start.
Actually, I could possibly have arrivals on 13. Pesco 454, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots, Pasco 454.
Okay, they're coming in
Ground,
so tight.
Air Canada 566 ready to taxi.
I can immediately
Tower,
set
Jazz
this is not going to
8279
work out.
with you, runway 08 right.
Air Canada 566, runway 13 via hotel.
Ground, Air Canada 29er ready to taxi.
I think we have to do it
Runway
that way.
13 via Hotel Air Canada 566.
Air Canada 29er, runway 13 via Kilo Victor Hotel.
Unable to take off from this runway. The
Even
runway
better.
is too short for takeoff. Air Canada 29er.
Air Canada 29er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 29er.
I can immediately
Tower,
see
Cathay
the issues that
837
we
requesting
have
push
here.
and start. Ground, Jazz 8522 ready to taxi.
Jazz 279er, runway 08 right, clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared to land. Wind is 266 at 2 knots. Jazz 279er.
Tower, Jazz 522 requesting push and start.
I think this is going to be an impossible task. Okay, I will have to realign everything because otherwise this is not going to work. Jazz 522, pushback approved. Expect runway 13 via Lima Hotel.
Ground, 13 via Lima Hotel pushback approved. Jazz 522.
Air Canada 29er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 29er.
Cathay 837, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Juliet Alpha, Juliet Mike.
Ground, 08 left via Juliet Alpha Juliet Mike pushback approved. Cathay 837.
Jazz 8262, runway 08 left clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots. Yeah, otherwise
Tower,
we're
Air
not going to
Canada
get any
554 requesting push
aircrafts
and
up in
start.
the air.
Runway 08 left cleared to land wind is 266 at 2 knots Jazz 8262. Ground, Jazz 522 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8125, runway 08 right, line up and wait, wind is 266 at 2 knots. We can't do that as yet. Come on, turn off. Jazz 8125, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. We can do that.
Runway 08 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Jazz 8125.
Jazz 8125, hold position.
Tower, Alaska 705 with you. Runway 08 left.
Jazz 8185, runway 08 right, line up and wait, wind is 266 at 2 knots.
Hold position Jazz
Encore
8125.
3325, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Encore 3325.
Taxi to terminal via Hotel Juliet.
Taxi to terminal via Hotel
Jazz
Juliet Encore
8522, continue
3325.
taxi. Jazz 8522, runway 13.
Runway 13 Jazz 8522.
Air Canada 29er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8522.
Jazz 522, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 29er.
Cathay 837, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Cathay 837.
Air Canada 1047, runway 08 right, clear to land, wind is 266 at 2 knots. Actually, that's not going to work out because we've got the other one coming in. Air Canada 1047, go around.
Continue taxi Jazz 522. Go around Air Canada 1047.
Air Canada 1047, contact departure.
Runway 08 right line up and wait. Wind is 266 at 2 knots. Jazz 8185.
Roger.
Jazz
Good day.
8125, hold position.
Hold position Jazz 8125.
Ground,
Does it
Cathay
stop?
837
Yes, it
ready
does.
to taxi.
That's good. At
Tower,
least something.
Compass 5817 requesting push and start.
Encore 3325, hold short of taxiway Juliet.
Tower, Pasco
Encore
842 with you. Runway
3325,
08
hold
right.
short of taxiway Juliet.
Negative. Encore 3325.
Okay. Air Canada 566, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet Encore
Pasco 454,
3325.
taxi to terminal.
Runway 13 line up and wait wind is 267 at 2 knots Air Canada 566.
Air Canada 29er, continue taxi. I'm
Taxi
wondering
to
why it
terminal
doesn't
Pasco
terminate.
454.
It doesn't
Continue taxi Air Canada 29er.
It's weird.
Tower, WestJet 128 requesting push and start.
Jazz 8185, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Tower, Jazz 8208 with
Jazz
you runway 08 left.
8185, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff. Right.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude.
Okay.
Jazz 8185.
I don't know what's
Negative.
going on here.
Jazz 8185.
Jazz 8415, runway 08 left, cleared to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Runway
Jazz
08 left cleared to
8262,
land. Wind is
taxi to
267
terminal.
at 2 knots. Jazz 8415.
Jazz 279er, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 8262.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 279er.
Where are we? we're here. Encore, where do you want to go? Down there. Encore 3325, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Encore 3325.
Air Canada for some
Tower,
reason is not
WestJet
moving.
125 with you runway 08 right.
Air Canada 554, no actually, WestJet 128, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. WestJet 128.
Jazz 8209, runway 08 left, line up and wait, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left line up and wait, wind is 267 at 2 knots. Jazz 8209er.
Compass 5817, pushback approved, expect runway 13 via Juliet Alpha, Kilo, Victor Hotel.
Ground, 13 via Juliet Alpha Kilo Victor Hotel pushback approved. Compass 5817.
Tower, Air Canada 996 requesting push and start.
Air Canada 9996, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. Air Canada 996.
See if it's going to work.
Ground,
We already have
WestJet 128 ready to
Jazz
taxi.
8125. See if it's going to be an accident.
Tower, New Zealand 24
and
with
if
you runway 08
8279
left.
is going to go ahead above him. Hopefully. WestJet 128, continue taxi.
Going around Jazz 8279er.
Oh, I didn't even
Continue
give him
taxi
the
WestJet
command.
128.
Oh, wow, I'll never find out now. Jazz 8279, contact departure. Jazz 8279, contact departure.
Roger. Good
Jazz
day.
8185, contact departure. Alaska 705, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left clear
Jazz
to land, wind is
8209
267 at 2 knots. Alaska 705.
Jazz 8209, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8209er.
Jazz 8415, taxi to terminal.
Say again.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 8415. Roger, good day.
Pasco 454, hold position.
Hold position Pasco 454. Ground, compass
Air Canada
5817 ready to
554,
taxi.
pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved.
Jazz
Air
8125,
Canada
runway 08
554.
right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff Jazz 8125.
Air Canada 29er, runway 08 left.
Runway 08 left Air Canada 29er.
Compass 5817, continue taxi.
Continue taxi compass 5817. Tower, United 595 requesting push and start.
Delta 1677, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Delta 1677.
Pasco 842, runway 08 right, cleared to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right clear to land,
Pasco
wind is
454,
267 at 2
continue
knots.
taxi.
Pasco 842. Continue taxi Pasco 454.
United 595, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. United 595.
Okay, we're going to see if we can get everybody onto runway 13. We can do all the departures over there, and the odd one, the large aircrafts, heavy aircrafts from the north. Jazz 8209, runway 0, no, Jazz 8209, contact departure.
Roger. Good day. Say again.
Pasco 842 is
Tower,
there.
WestJet 180 requesting push and start.
He's got his
Ground,
okay.
United
Jazz
595 ready to
8208,
taxi.
runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land, wind is 267 at 2
Air
knots. Jazz
Canada 554,
8208.
pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. Air Canada 554.
Okay, Delta, get going. Delta 1677, runway 08 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff.
Alaska
Delta
705.
1677.
Taxi to terminal.
Ground,
There you
Air
go.
Canada 996 ready to taxi.
Alaska 705, hold short of taxiway Juliet Alpha.
Taxi to terminal
United
Alaska
595,
705.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi United 595. Hold short of taxiway Juliet Alpha Alaska 705.
WestJet 125, runway 08 right, clear to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots.
Ground, Air Canada 554 ready to taxi. Runway 08 right cleared to land, wind is 267 at 2 knots,
Air
WestJet
Canada
125.
554, continue taxi.
Tower, Jazz
Air
8668
Canada
requesting push and
996,
start.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 996.
Jazz 8125, contact departure.
Continue taxi Air Canada 554.
Delta 1677, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Roger, good day.
How we doing? Oh, we got some
Tower, Air Canada
space
30 with you,
here.
runway
That's
08
good.
left.
Jazz 8097, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Jazz 8097.
Okay. It's going to be a tough one, but, you know, maybe we'll manage. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Compass 5817, hold position.
Hold position compass 5817.
WestJet 180, pushback approved. Expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. WestJet 180.
Pesco 559, pushback approved. Expect runway 13 at Hotel 2.
Tower, Pasco 559 requesting push and start.
New Zealand 24, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Ground, 13 at Hotel 2 pushback approved. Pasco 559.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 268 at 2 knots, New Zealand 24.
At China 9992, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Air China
Pasco
9992.
842, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Pasco 842.
Pasco 842, hold short of taxiway Juliet.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet Pasco 842.
Pasco 559, continue taxi.
Ground, Pasco 559 ready to taxi.
Alaska 705, continue taxi.
Continue taxi
Jazz
Pasco
8208.
559.
Taxi to terminal. Compass 5817, continue taxi.
Continue taxi compass 5817.
Jazz 8097, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Taxi to terminal Jazz
WestJet
8208.
125, taxi to terminal via hotel.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8097.
Taxi to
Air
terminal by
Canada
hotel WestJet
242, runway
125.
08 right, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots. Air Canada 242.
Continue taxi Alaska 705.
So we have a gap
Ground,
there, and now we've got to
WestJet
get
180
quite a
ready
few
to
up in
taxi.
the air here now.
Tower, Air Canada 1047 with you,
WestJet
runway
180,
08 right.
continue taxi.
Tower,
Pasco 457,
457 requesting
pushback
push and
approved.
start.
Expect runway 13 at Hotel 2.
Continue taxi WestJet 180.
Ground, 13 at hotel 2 pushback approved. Pasco 457.
New Zealand 24, taxi to terminal.
Tower, Cathay 838
Jazz
with you, runway 08
8668,
left.
pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right via Lima.
Ground, 08 right by Lima pushback approved. Jazz 8668. Taxi to terminal New Zealand 24.
Eck, China 9992, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. Air China 9992.
Cathay 837, runway 08 left, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots. Cathay 837.
Air Canada 242, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching Air Canada 242.
Air Canada 242, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 242. Tower, Pasco 348 with you, runway 08 right.
Ground, Pasco 457 ready to taxi.
Pasco 457, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Pasco 457.
United 5905, hold short of taxiway hotel.
Hold short of taxiway hotel United 5905.
Jazz 8097, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Alright.
Ground, Jazz 8668 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8668, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8668.
Tower, Jazz 8279 with you, runway 08 left.
Air Canada 29, runway 08 left, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots. Cathay 837, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08
Air
left
Canada
cleared for takeoff.
566,
Cathay
runway
837.
13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Air Canada
Jazz
566.
8522, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots, Air Canada 29er.
Pasco 842, continue taxi.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots, Jazz 8522.
Continue taxi Pasco 842.
Air China 992, contact departure. Air Canada 242, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Air Canada 30.
Roger,
I'm gonna hold them
good
there
day.
just for a little bit, because I think I might have made a mistake there. I think I have to have Air Canada 30 to go around, because Cathay is a heavy one, 29er is a heavy one. Air Canada 30, go around.
Go around Air Canada 30.
Air Canada 30, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Jazz 8522, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 8522.
Jazz 522, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Runway 13 line
Air
up and
Canada
wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots,
contact
Jazz
departure.
522.
Air Canada 29er, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left
Cathay
cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 29er.
Contact departure.
Roger, good day.
United 595, continue taxi.
Roger, good day.
Pasco 559er, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Continue taxi United 595.
Jazz 8668, continue taxi.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 268 at 2 knots, Pasco 559er.
Air Canada 1047, runway 08 right, cleared to land, wind is 268 at 2 knots.
Continue taxi Jazz 8668.
Runway 08 right cleared to land, wind is 268 at 2 knots, Air Canada 1047. Tower, Pasco 1415 requesting push and start.
Pasco 1415, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Ground, 08 right at Lima 4 pushback approved. Pasco 1415.
Jazz 8522, contact departure. So
Tower,
we're going to
Jazz 8260 with you,
not
runway
burn
08
rubber
right.
on 13,
Roger, good
but
day.
we are going to have plenty of departures of it. I think this type of schedule is just asking for it. WestJet 125, hold position.
Hold position WestJet 125.
Ground, Pasco 1415 ready to taxi.
Pasco 1415, runway 08 right via Echo Golf Hotel Lima.
Runway 08 right by Echo Golf Hotel Lima, Pasco 1415.
Air Canada 29er, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Cathay 838, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 269 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 269er at 2 knots, Cathay 838.
I may just push the odd one up the top there. Compass 5817, runway 08 left.
Runway
Because that will
08
give
left
us,
compass
once we do have a
5817.
gap in there, we can push some in there in between there. WestJet 180, runway 08 left.
Runway 08 left, WestJet 180.
I think that makes a lot more sense. How are we doing behind that one down there? Jazz 8668, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 right line up and wait behind next Jazz 8668.
Pasco 348, runway 08 right, clear to land, wind is 269 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared to land, wind is 269er at 2 knots, Pasco
Pasco
348.
559, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 559er. Tower, SkyWest 5419er with you, runway 08 left.
Okay. WestJet 125, continue taxi.
Continue taxi
Air
WestJet
Canada
125.
1047, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Air Canada 1047.
Jazz 8279, runway 08 left, cleared to land, wind is 269 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 269er at 2 knots, Jazz 8279er.
Okay, I think that makes a lot more sense now. Jazz 8668, hold position.
Hold position Jazz 8668.
I don't understand why he's moving around. I said to line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. There hasn't been one as yet. Maybe it was a little bit too early, and he'd still considered Air Canada as being the next one. Cathay 838, taxi to terminal via Mike 5 Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 5 Mike Cathay 838.
See if we can get him on top of him, or if we're going to have an accident here in a couple of seconds. Pesco 559, contact departure. Is he going to hit him? Yes, he is. Okay. So, obviously, that didn't work out at all. Fabulous. Jazz 8668, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff. Even though you're damaged as
Runway
bad.
08 right cleared for
Pesco
takeoff Jazz
559,
8668.
contact departure.
Roger, good day. Tower, Jazz 8069er requesting
Pesco
push and start.
1415, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Pasco 1415.
Jazz 806, now actually where's Air Canada going in? Of course he's going in right behind him, it's blocking everything. Air Canada 1047, hold short of taxiway Lima 1.
Hold short of taxiway Lima 1 Air Canada 1047.
Actually, it doesn't really matter, so we'll just, Jazz will just have to wait. We got plenty of departures in here anyway. What a shame. Okay, we've tried it, didn't work out. That's if an aircraft doesn't, when an aircraft doesn't listen. Hooray. Come on, Jazz, get going. I want to get another departure going up from 123. Air Canada 1047, hold short of taxiway Mike.
Hold short of taxiway Mike Air Canada 1047.
Jazz 8260, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 269er at 2 knots.
Runway 08 right clear to land, wind is 269er at 2 knots, Jazz 8260.
Jazz 8279er, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 8279er.
We're going to get Jazz 522 up in the air. It should be working out okay. Jazz 522, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 522. Tower,
WestJet
Air Canada 217 with you, runway 08 left.
Wait, wind is 269er at 2 knots.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 269er at 2 knots, WestJet 128.
Pesco 457, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 269er at 2 knots.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 269er at 2 knots, Pasco 457.
Jazz 8668, contact departure.
Roger,
Jazz
good day.
8069er, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Ground, 08 right at Lima 4, pushback approved. Jazz 8069er.
United 298, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Papa Mike.
Tower, United 298 requesting push and start. Ground, 08 left
Didn't I
via
say
Papa Mike,
Pesco
pushback approved.
1415 at
United
Lima 4?
298.
Isn't anybody listening anymore? Incredible. Amazing.
Tower, Air Canada 30 with you, runway 08 right.
The
Ground,
no
Jazz
more,
8069er
no
ready to taxi.
towards the controller. See if Pesco's gonna hold there. But then again, it doesn't really matter. Pesco 1415, runway 08 right, line up and wait. Wind is 269er at 2 knots.
Runway 08
Jazz
right, line up and wait,
8069er,
wind is
continue
269er
taxi.
at 2 knots, Pasco 1415.
I think since
Continue
I asked
taxi,
him
Jazz
to move around
8069er.
a different path
Ground, United
across
298
Echo
ready to
Golf
taxi.
Hotel, that's why he missed it. Jazz 522, contact departure. Yep, that I understand.
Roger.
So all is
Good
good. United 298, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, United 298.
SkyWest 5419, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 269er at 2 knots.
Tower, All Nippon 116 with you, runway 08 left. Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 269er at 2 knots, SkyWest 5419er.
Okay, we got these two up the top here. Compass 5817, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, compass 5817.
I think this looks a lot better now, doing it this way. So once Jazz has gone past, I wish there's just no possible way. They have to go on Delta 1 is the earliest opportunity, so they do have to cross it. Run 1-3, unfortunately, but that's how it is. Pesco 457, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Pasco 457.
So I think the rush that we had in the first couple of minutes has gone past now, and things will start to become normal again. We'll see. Still plenty of gates available, so it shouldn't be any issues. Jazz 8260, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 8260.
Jazz 8069, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8069er.
Pesco 1415, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff, Pasco 1415.
Pesco 457, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Get a better rhythm going now. Yeah, that stupid accident there. What a shame. But so be it. Now it's getting a little bit too quiet. There's no departures here anymore. I just can't understand it. Let's have a look and see. We don't have any. There's one in the back there. It's got the position lights on. There's one coming in. New Zealand's got his lights on. There's some down there. They got their lights on. And their lights on and everywhere. So there should be quite a few things happening soon. WestJet 128, runway 13, cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 554, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 270 at 2 knots. Compass 5817, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff. SkyWest 5419er, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal SkyWest 5419er.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff, compass 5817.
Pesco 1415, contact departure.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 270 at 2 knots, Air Canada 554.
Air Canada 217, runway 08 left, cleared to land, wind is 270 at 2 knots.
Roger, good day. Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 270 at 2 knots, Air Canada 217.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, WestJet 128. Tower, Jazz 8115 with you, runway 08 left.
Air Canada 554, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 554.
Air Canada 906, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 270 at 2 knots.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 270 at 2 knots, Air Canada 906.
WestJet 128, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Air Canada 30, runway 08 right, clear to land, wind is 270 at 2 knots. So after
Runway
going
08
around,
right, clear to land, wind is
he
270 at 2 knots, Air Canada
come
30.
back right now. Jazz 8069er, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Jazz 8069er.
Compass 5817, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Okay, so what's happening with the departures? There's nothing happening anymore now. Something strange here. What went wrong? All Nippon 116, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 270 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 270 at 2 knots, All Nippon 116.
WestJet 180, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, WestJet 180.
Air Canada 554, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Air Canada 217, taxi to terminal via Mike 3 Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 3 Mike, Air Canada 217.
Okay, Air Canada 30. Probably, it's a 777, so that's good. They're very fast. Air Canada 996, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 996.
United 595, runway 13, line up and wait. Wind is 270 at 2 knots.
Runway 13 line up and wait. Wind is 270 at 2 knots. United 595.
Air Canada 30, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Canada 30.
Tower, Alaska 706 requesting push and start.
Finally a departure. Alaska 706, pushback approved. Expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. Alaska 706.
Hopefully this will be the beginning of some new aircrafts and departures. JS 8069, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8069er.
Air Canada 996, contact departure.
Roger, good day. Ground, Alaska 706 ready to taxi.
Alaska 706, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Alaska 706.
Yeah, so we've pretty much run out of aircrafts here. It looks like that the programming that I did didn't work out that well after all. Oh, we don't have any...
Tower, Lufthansa 493 requesting push and start.
Okay. At least something's happening. WestJet 180, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. WestJet 180.
United 298, runway 08 left, line up and wait. Wind is 270 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left line up and wait. Wind is 270 at 2 knots. United 298.
Lufthansa 493, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left.
Ground, 08 left pushback approved. Lufthansa 493.
All Nippon 116, taxi to terminal via Mike 5. Mike.
Tower, Encore 3190 with you runway 08 right.
United 595, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 5 Mike All Nippon 116.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. United 595.
WestJet 180, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
United 298, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. United 298.
JS 8069, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
JS 8115, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 271 at 2 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Wind is 271 at 2 knots. Jazz 8115.
What could have possibly happened is, since I had a couple of go-arounds, that it pretty much stuffed up the whole series. Maybe. I'm not sure. Alaska 706, hold position.
Hold position Alaska 706. Ground, Lufthansa 493 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 493, continue taxi. Alaska 706, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Alaska 706. Continue taxi Lufthansa 493.
Air Canada 217. Hold position.
Hold position Air Canada 217.
Air Canada 30. That's okay. United 595, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
United 298, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Oh well. This is typical for this airport. It's just very, very difficult to program it. We do have one aircraft down the bottom there. There's just nothing in this area here. Normally there's just so much. Lufthansa. Cafe in here that came in. The lights on. There's still a few there. Here, these are all ready to go. So I don't know when they're going to come. There's just nothing here.
Tower, Jazz 7900 requesting push and start.
Air Canada 217, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 217.
Jazz 7900, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Tower 08 right at Lima 4 pushback approved. Jazz 7900.
So finally, get some movements going. Jazz 8115, taxi to terminal via Mike 3 Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 3 Mike Jazz 8115.
I think I will have to work on that schedule again.
Tower, Jazz 7900 ready to taxi.
Jazz 7900, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 7900.
Air Canada 217, hold short of taxiway Lima.
Hold short of taxiway Lima Air Canada 217. Tower, Glacier 558 requesting push and start.
Oh, wow. Glacier 558, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at Echo.
Ground, 08 right at Echo pushback approved. Glacier 558.
There's a small aircraft, that's why we can push them down there. Okay, I think we're going to speed things up here a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not working out like I was hoping it would be. JS 7900, hold short of runway 08 right.
Hold short of runway 08 right Jazz 7900.
Encore 3190, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 271 at 3 knots.
Ground, Glacier 558 ready to taxi.
Glacier 558, continue taxi.
Runway 08 right clear to land, wind is 271 at 3 knots, Encore 3190.
Air Canada 217, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Glacier 558.
Lufthansa 493, runway 08 left, line up and wait, wind is 271 at 3 knots.
Continue taxi Air Canada 217. Runway 08 left, line up and wait, wind is 271 at 3 knots, Lufthansa 493. Tower, Jazz 8066 with you, runway 08 left.
Jazz 8416, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Tower, Jazz 8416 requesting push and start. Tower, 08 right at Lima 4 pushback approved. Jazz 8416.
Lufthansa 493, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 493. Tower, Pasco 206 with you, runway 08 right.
Tower, Jazz 8416 ready to taxi.
Alaska 706, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 271 at 3 knots.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 271 at 3 knots, Alaska 706.
Continue taxi Jazz 8416.
Jazz 7900, runway 08 right, line up and wait, wind is 271 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 right line up and wait, wind is 271 at 3 knots Jazz 7900. Tower, Jazz 8071 requesting push and start. Tower, Pasco 554 with you, runway 08 left.
Jazz 8071, pushback approved, expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Tower, 08 right at Lima 4 pushback approved. Jazz 8071.
Encore 3190, taxi to terminal via hotel.
Taxi to terminal via hotel, Encore 3190.
Lufthansa 493, contact departure.
Tower, Jazz 8886 with you, runway 08 right.
Jazz 7900, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, good day.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff Jazz 7900.
8416, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jazz 8416.
Jazz 8071, continue taxi.
Tower, Jazz 8271 requesting push and start.
Jazz 8271, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Continue taxi Jazz 8071. Tower, 13 pushback approved. Jazz 8271.
Glacier 558, runway 08 right, line up and wait, wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Tower, Jazz 8193 with you, runway
Alaska
08 left.
706, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right,
Jazz
line up and wait, wind is 272 at 3 knots, Glacier 558.
Continue taxi Jazz 8071.
Encore 3190, hold position.
Runway 13 cleared for
Jazz
takeoff, Alaska
8271,
706.
taxi.
Hold position, Encore 3190.
Encore 7069, pushback approved, expect runway 13.
Ground, 13 pushback approved. Encore 7069er.
Okay.
Continue taxi Jazz 8271.
Jazz 8066, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Tower, Jazz 8071 ready to taxi.
206, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots. Jazz 8066.
For takeoff.
Runway 08 right clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots. Pasco 206.
Jazz 8071, hold short of runway 08 right.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Glacier
Encore
558.
7069, pushback approved. Expect runway 13. Move
Hold short of runway 08 right Jazz 8071.
Jazz 7900, contact departure.
Ground. 13
Alaska
pushback approved.
706, contact
Encore
departure.
7069er.
Roger, good day.
Roger, good day.
Tower, WestJet 127 with you runway 08 right. Tower,
Jazz
Jazz 8271 ready
8416,
to
runway
taxi.
08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Tower, Encore 7069er requesting push and start.
Encore 7069, continue taxi.
Runway 08 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Jazz
Encore
8416.
3190, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Encore 7069er.
Pasco 554, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Continue taxi Encore 3190.
Looks like we're getting another
Runway 08 left cleared to land wind is 272 at 3 knots Pasco
lots
554.
of movements
Tower,
happening right now.
compass 5818 with you runway 08 left.
Ground. Encore
Glacier
7069er ready to
contact
taxi.
departure.
Tower, Encore 32905 requesting push and start.
Encore 3295, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via hotel.
Roger, good day. Tower, 08 left via hotel pushback approved. Encore 32905.
Jazz 8886, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots. Jazz 8886, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots. That's better.
Runway 08 right clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots. Jazz 8886.
Okay, I don't think we're going to get Jazz in there. 8416. Yeah. Jazz 8416, hold position.
Hold position Jazz 8416.
Jazz 8066, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 8066. Tower, Korean Air 72 requesting push and start.
Korean Air 72, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Papa Mike.
Tower, Encore 32905 ready to taxi.
Encore 32905, continue taxi.
Ground, 08 left via Papa Mike pushback
Jazz
approved. Korean Air
8271,
72.
runway 13, line up and wait. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Continue taxi Encore 32905.
Runway 13 line up and wait wind is 272 at 3 knots Jazz 8271.
We're getting a late rush here in the afternoon. So we'll have to move everything up to 13 again, and a couple up to 08 left. See if we can get some gaps. There's some gaps coming there. Pasco 206, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Pasco 206.
Pasco 1617, pushback approved. Expect runway 13.
Tower, Pasco 1617 requesting push and start. Tower, 13 pushback approved. Pasco 1617.
Ground, Korean Air 72 ready to taxi.
Korean Air 72, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Korean Air 72.
Jazz 8416, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Jazz 8416.
Tower, Encore 3282 with you runway 08 right.
Pasco 554, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Pasco 554.
Okay. So we're able to have a breather in between. Jazz 81903, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left clear to land
WestJet
wind is 272
127,
at 3
runway
knots Jazz
08 right, clear to
8193.
land. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared to land wind is 272 at 3 knots WestJet 127.
Pasco 554, hold short of taxiway Mike.
Hold short of taxiway Mike Pasco 554. Tower, Pasco 1617 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8886, taxi to terminal. Pasco 1617, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Pasco 1617.
Taxi to terminal Jazz 8886.
So we have our gaps coming up. Unfortunately, Encore 32905 is too far away to take advantage to get behind Compass. Well, maybe we can still arrange that. We'll see. Compass 5818, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Compass 5818.
Jazz 81903, taxi to terminal.
Tower, Air
Pasco
Canada 556
554,
requesting
continue
push and
taxi.
start. Continue taxi Pasco
Jazz
554.
8271, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8271.
Encore 7069, runway 13, line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Taxi to terminal Jazz
WestJet
8193.
127, taxi to terminal.
Runway 13 line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Encore 7069er.
Taxi to terminal WestJet 127.
Jazz 8071, runway 08 right, line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Tower, Pasco 456 with you. Runway 08 right.
Runway 08 right line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Jazz 8071.
Encore 32905, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Encore 32905.
Jazz 8416, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8416.
Okay, he's moving in there. That's good. WestJet, where are you moving? Down there. Air Canada 556, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Tower, 08 right at Lima 4 pushback approved. Air Canada 556.
Jazz 8271, contact departure.
Tower, WestJet 709er with you. Runway 08 left.
Roger, good day.
Pasco is going in there. He's going in there. That's all good. Jazz going around the top. Pasco 554, hold short of taxiway Juliet Bravo.
Hold short of taxiway Juliet Bravo Pasco 554.
Encore 7069, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for
Pasco
takeoff. Encore
1617, runway
7069er.
13, line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 13 line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Pasco 1617.
Jazz 8416, contact departure.
Tower, Air Canada
Air Canada
556 ready to
556,
taxi.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 556. Roger, good day.
Compass 5818, taxi to terminal via Mike 3.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 3 Compass 5818.
Encore 32905, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left
Korean Air
cleared for
72,
takeoff. Encore
runway 08 left,
32905.
line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Korean Air 72.
Encore 3282, runway 08 right, clear to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Encore 3282.
Jazz 8071, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tower, Pasco 115 requesting push and start.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8071.
Tower, Jazz 8217 requesting push and start.
He wants to go in there. Pasco 115, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right at Lima 4.
Tower, 08 right at
Jazz
Lima 4 pushback
8217,
approved.
pushback approved. Expect
Pasco
runway
115.
13.
Tower, 13 pushback approved. Jazz 8217.
Korean Air 72, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Tower, SkyWest 5547 requesting push and start.
Encore 3282, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08
Encore
left cleared for
3282,
takeoff. Korean Air
runway
72.
08 right, cleared to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared to land, wind is 273 at 3 knots, Encore 3282.
Air Canada 556, hold short of runway 08 right.
Say again.
Air Canada 556. It's going to hold now.
Hold short of
anyway.
runway 08 right, Air
Or
Canada
is he?
556.
Oh, it worked out. Very good.
Tower, Jazz 8217 ready to taxi.
Jazz 8217, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jazz 8217.
Pesco 554, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Pasco 554.
Encore 7069, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Encore 3295, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Jazz 8071, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Skywest 5547, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 left via Juliet Alpha. Mike.
Tower, 08 left via Juliet Alpha Mike, pushback approved. Skywest 5547.
Korean S72, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Well, Pesco 115, you had your orders, but you didn't take it, so I'll have to keep an eye open that not all of a sudden you're going to wake up, which would be typical. Pesco 456, runway 08 right, clear to land, wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 right cleared to land, wind is 273 at 3 knots, Pasco 456.
Oh, Pesco 115 is decided to finally move. Pesco 554, hold short of taxiway Lima.
Hold short of taxiway Lima Pasco 554.
Air Canada 556, runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Tower, United 287 with you, runway 08 left. Runway 08 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Air Canada 556.
Pesco 115, continue taxi.
Tower, Pasco 115 ready to taxi. Continue taxi, Pasco 115.
WestJet 709, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Tower, Skywest 5547 ready to taxi.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 273 at 3 knots, WestJet 709er.
Skywest 5547, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Skywest 5547.
Are we going to make it back down to 0? Do we get another 38 arrivals and or departures? Encore 3282, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Encore 3282.
I think it's going to be very, very difficult. We'll see. Pesco 554, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Pasco 554.
Tower, Air Canada 116 requesting push and start.
Air Canada 116, pushback approved. Expect runway 08 right.
Tower, 08 right pushback approved.
I didn't want
Air
that.
Canada 116.
I wanted 08 left. But we can still change that. Pesco 115, hold short of runway 08 right.
Hold short of runway 08 right, Pasco 115.
Pesco 115. Actually,
Tower,
we're going to hold
compass
him there for a
6023
second.
with you, runway 08 left.
Do the departure there first. We will do the departure first. It should be a lot better. Oh, come on, Pesco 456, get moving. Pesco 1617, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff Pasco 1617.
Jazz 8217, runway 13, line up and wait, wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Tower, Air Canada 116 ready to taxi.
Air Canada 116, runway 08 left.
Runway 13 line up and wait, wind is 273 at 3 knots, Jazz 8217. Runway 08
Pesco
left, Air Canada
456,
116.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Pasco 456.
WestJet 709, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to Terminal West Jet 709er.
Pasco 115, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Pasco 115.
Very strange schedule we have here. We've got ups and downs and ups and downs. Air Canada 556, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 556. Tower, Air Canada 26 with you. Runway 08 right.
It's 1 minute past 3. Normally, the schedule only goes until 1 minute to 2. So we should be within the last aircrafts here at the moment. Pasco 1617, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Pasco 456, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to Terminal Pasco 456.
Jazz 8217, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff. Jazz 8217.
Okay, we're going to speed things up just a little bit because we're already above the 1 hour 5, 1 hour 6 minute mark. I want to get this finished quickly. Air Canada 556, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Pasco 115, runway 08 right, line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Pasco 115.
United 287, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. United 287.
Pasco 115, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right cleared for takeoff. Pasco 115.
Jazz 8217, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Pasco 456. Compass 6023, runway 08 left, clear to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land. Wind is 273 at 3 knots. Compass 6023.
Skywest 5547, runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Skywest 5547.
United 287, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. United 287.
Pasco 115, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
So it seems that we do not have any more departures, just those last two, and we have those last two arrivals, and that should be it. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. So we did have 1,000 minus, so we are at 690 plus. Then we have 2, 4, 600, 730. There's quite a few that didn't come in. We're supposed to have 95, so it looks like we have a little over 20, but we'll work that out in a couple of seconds. Just have those last departures and arrivals, and we can add the tally.
Going around Air Canada 26.
Oh, you're kidding me. Air Canada 26, contact departure. Oh, jeez.
Roger, good day.
What a silly mistake. Skywest 5547, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. Skywest 5547.
Air Canada 116, runway 08 left, line up and wait. Wind is 272 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left, line up and wait. Wind is 272 at 3 knots. Air Canada 116.
Compass 6023, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Compass 6023.
So hopefully Air Canada is going to turn around very, very quickly. Air Canada 116, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 116.
Skywest 5547, contact departure. So I'm going to
Roger, good day.
go 16 times speed now to see we can get Air Canada back around. Air Canada 116, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Okay, see how long it's going to take from now on. So it's been 1 minute to... I think somebody asked previously, a few videos back, how long does it take for a go-around aircraft to be back in the system again. Right now we're at
Tower,
5 minutes.
Air Canada 26 with you,
Took
runway
5
08
minutes.
left.
Air Canada 26, runway 08 left, clear to land, wind is 270 at 3 knots.
Runway 08 left cleared to land, wind is 270 at 3 knots, Air Canada 26.
So 5 minutes is the answer for this
Tower,
situation.
November 85 Juliet Victor requesting push and start.
Oh, we don't want that because we're already way into the late hours. Air Canada 26, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal,
that
Air Canada
GA
26.
does not exist in this schedule. This is I didn't include this one, but we're not going to use that one. So we'll just have this Air Canada flight here come in very quickly. Actually, let's go 4 times speed. And then we can we'll just get him moving into his position. Hopefully we're not going to get penalized for the GA delay. Shouldn't be that way. Okay, well either way it doesn't really matter because we can just sort of have him in there, move in there, in there, in there, in there. Go, moved in there, pause the whole situation, turn everything off, and let's have a look and see how we went. So we did have 73 all in all, and we were supposed to have 95, so there's 22 that we just didn't get control of, unfortunately. So that's probably, I made a mistake there somewhere in that department. But either way, that was it. That was Vancouver, a little different. Usually it's a very, very quiet airport, but I thought we'll put a heavy one in between there. It was 73 is pretty high, but as you can see there was like waves that we had, just a big wave in the beginning, and then I think we had 2 more tips in between there. In the end it was quite easy. But in the beginning I stuffed up. Unfortunately, I probably must have missed giving the right command for that one aircraft that was all of a sudden sitting down here at this position here. I'll turn this off. No control anymore. Hold on, let me just... No, I can't control it. So it came into this area here, and it has a long way to run before it does actually the runway starts. However, yeah, incoming aircraft was already too low, so it just tipped it, and that was where the accident happened. Okay, my mistake. Couldn't reverse it. I could have asked the aircraft to go around, but I wanted to try out and see if it does work. At some airport it does work. Over here of course it doesn't, therefore we have a minus. Nevertheless, I hope you still enjoyed this session. If you did, please press the like button, hit the subscribe button, that is way more important, which I did forget in the beginning because things just started off so heavily. Thank you all new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. I think we have surpassed 150, so let's go for 175. You can be part of it if you're in it. You just remind yourself, if in the future you're going to go and say, wow, look at this guy, he's got plenty of subscribers, I was there between 150 and 175. Well, this is going to be your position to be. So thank you very much everybody, take care. This has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Thank you very much. We'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.